Okay, listen up, man. I am venting. I am venting because I don't give a shit that Mercury is in retrograde. I am so fed up with men my age group, men over 50. What the F is going on? The person I dated for years doesn't call back. He thought I was dialing for 2 days. Really? Give me an effing break. Then I go on a date. The guy's crying on the date. He's crying. He's emotional. I go from one extreme to the other. And this is the best. Last night, the guy who asked me to meet him was begging me to meet him. First asked me to sleep with him, which I said, I don't do that on the first date. I have rules. And the second thing, he was talking to other women on dating apps while he was with me. So I said, thank you very much. You're so disrespectful. F you, I'm out of here. What? I don't know. I'm just frustrated.
Dating in your 50s seems like a whole lot of fun, doesn't it, ladies? Right, this is what happens when you do not settle down in your 20s, when you are at your prime, the peak of your sexual marketplace value, when you have the most power to get the high value guy, to get the type of guy that you want, to start a family with that guy. This is what happens when you go, nope, I'm strong and independent. I'm empowered. The View told me that there'll be a high value guy waiting for me in my 30s, 40s, 50s. No, he's always going to be there. That's okay. I'm going to chase my corporate career. This is the amusement park, the circus, I should say, of dates that you will go on, as this older woman has found out. You know, and it just is comical to me how these women act so shocked. It's like, why are you shocked? What did you expect being single in your 50s? What did you expect it to look like? A walk in the park? Because everybody has told you that your entire life, right? Your favorite politicians, your favorite celebrities, Hollywood, your favorite movies, your favorite musicians have been telling you over and over how wonderful you are, how you deserve the world, how you're going to get it all, how the world is your oyster and you own everything, and men should just bow down to you. Yeah, you know what happens to women who buy into that malarkey? This! You end up still being 50 and single. Still out there, dealing with guys who are crying on your dates, guys fresh out of marriages, guys who are talking to other women. The reason why they're doing this, by the way, the reason why they're not placing value on you is because you never place value on them. Right? You had your opportunity to settle in your 20s, as I say. So these guys are not dumb. They recognize that, and they recognize now that you're in your 50s that they hold the cards. Sadly, a lot of these women don't think they do, but they do. Right? These guys, the tables turn. Right? These guys have their pick of the litter, and I don't even know why a lot of these guys are wasting their time with women in their 50s. Well, actually, I do know. They're not in mastery. That's why. So they haven't learned a lot of this stuff yet. However, this is, you know, the flea market of dates that you're going to deal with, ladies, when you wait. And as I always say over and over, the longer you wait, the longer you stay single, the harder it's going to get. Because the longer you stay out there, the more men you sleep with, the more emotional baggage you accumulate, the more, you know, the more of these experiences with random men that have no plans on sticking around. You're just, you know, it's going to get to the point where once you're in your 50s, I mean, don't be surprised that these are the type of guys you're getting, because now it's like you're at the end of Black Friday, man. Right? You know, you got to treat your dating life almost like a Black Friday. Once they open those doors at that Walmart, you got to be one of the first ones in there. You got to grab your TV that's on sale. Okay? You got to go get your toaster. You got to go get your microwave. You got to get all these necessities that you need. All of the best items, right? While you can, and just walk out of the store. Walk out of that store with all your stuff while everybody's still coming in. But what a lot of these chicks end up doing, guys, is they sit at home. They're like, no, Plenty of time. CNN told me this Black Friday they have plenty of stock. I don't need to show up. I'm gonna sleep in today. I'm gonna go chase my career. I'm gonna go ride the carousel. I don't want. It's okay. These guys will always be there, right? And the next thing you know, they show up to Black Friday at midnight. Everything's been ransacked. Okay, everything's gone. Even the clearance bin only has like a few items left, and you're stuck trying to pick from these few items that nobody wanted. Right? Welcome to dating in your 50s if you're female. This is why you don't want to be out there in your 50s, ladies. You don't want to be out there. And really the answer to not being out there in your 50s, sorry, I'm going to turn my AC on again. It's super hot out here. The answer to finding a man, I mean, to just even give yourself a little bit of hope for finding a man, which a lot of ladies are not willing to do, is to lower your standards a bit. Realize that, you know what, you don't bring much to the table anymore. You don't, right? You're not bringing your looks to the table, right? I mean, there's some 50-year-old women who've been able to hold on to their attractiveness, but like I always say, why would a guy pick you when he could pick the 22-year-old version of you? That doesn't make sense. And not only that, but why would he want the 52-year-old version of you that is now more masculine, more mouthy, more louder, way more guys have been between your legs? Why would he want that version of you? Right? Most guys wouldn't. Either way, let's roll on to the second clip, shall we? Roll it.
So I know everybody's heard all these crazy dating stories, and I haven't been on a date since I was with the last guy. And I'm like seriously considering never dating again. I see all these horror stories. It's the guys that, you know, like me are not the kind of guys I like. Just so much to it. And especially being in my 50s and not being skinny, it just is such a challenge that I don't even know if I want to bother anymore. You know, I just don't know if I should just grow old by myself. I'm already old, but you know, older. Sorry about my hair. But I don't know. I mean, what is your opinion on this dating situation? I don't find anybody that's really been happy or successful with it.
And here we have yet another woman in her 50s who admitted, you know, I'm not skinny, I'm fat, I don't look like I used to, but I'm not meeting the type of guys I like. What are you bringing to the table? Okay, you've admitted you're bringing a fat body and an older version of yourself, but really nothing else, but yet you want a guy that you will be attracted to. Right? I mean, where's the exchange of value here? I mean, where's the equal exchange of value? There is none. There is none, especially if you're a female in your 50s. Like I said, there's not much left you have to offer the guy, you know, even if you have kept yourself up, because he can get the younger version of you easily. I mean, the least you could do is not only lower your standards, which this woman needs to do. She needs to freaking drop her standards, man. Drop her standards, and also add something of value to the guy's life. Since you can't do your looks, how about be a better person? How about be a great conversationalist? How about listen to him? How about pump his ego a little bit? How about tell him about how wonderful he is? Okay, you see all these affirmations for women. You're beautiful, girl, no matter what, even if you're 300 pounds. You're like a diamond in the rough, girl. All this other, nonsense that they feed these women, right? This is why I always say never enable narcissists. But this is what a lot of these women have been hearing since birth, right? Thanks to your local, leftist politicians and, corporations and advertisements feeding these girls these nonsense since birth. And then they believe it. And then they end up in their 50s still single, can't lock down a guy, on social media doing these rants about how they're fat, old, and can't lock down a high value guy. It's like, what do you bring to the table? What are you offering? Right? I mean, I don't see an exchange of value here, an equal exchange of value. There is none. Right? There is none. So these chicks need to get a lot more realistic with themselves. Just knock off this delusion that you are, deserving of this level of man when you don't bring what's required to the table to attract that type of man. I mean, you can't bring the looks anymore, but you can't even bring the right attitude. Right? Guys want a woman who is feminine. Okay? Girl who's feminine, who's not loud, who's not obnoxious, who's not arrogant, who knows her place, who's a little humble. None of these chicks are humble. You notice that, fellas? When we cover these chicks who are over, I always say over 30, but this chick's in her 50s, all right? I mean, you notice they're not humble. They're very proud of like, oh, I'm this way, so what? I don't look like I used to, so what? I mean, they're so proud of that. And it's like, okay, well, don't expect to land any type of guy. I mean, you're just going to stay single. I mean, this chick, unfortunately, she's going to be, well, we could revisit her in 10 years. She'll still be in this exact same situation. And it's not that she needs to give up on dating like she's talking about. You just need to lower your standards. You need to lower your standards, and you need to be more honest with yourself. Let's roll into the third and final TikTok of the night. Let's go.
Listen, once my skin clears up and I lose 20 pounds, shave my legs, and learn how to properly do my eyebrows, and get a whole new wardrobe, comb my hair, and become mentally stable, it's going to be over for all of you bitches.
And she said a mouthful there, but she's pretty much on point. There's a lot that she needs to do. She needs to work on. She's being a little comical, but I do agree with her. You need to do all this stuff to even give yourself a chance to land a man out there. The issue is, like I said, a lot of these girls think that they're perfect the way they are. I'm beautiful just the way I am, mister. Why do they think that? Because that's what society's been telling them since birth. This is why I'm just annoyed with all these positive affirmations that I see so many of these girls, especially the damaged ones, post on a daily basis, whether it's on IG, Facebook, Snap, you name it. They're constantly posting these affirmations about how great they are, and and what they deserve, even though it's unearned, and what they should get in life, and how they won't settle for less, and all this other stuff. It's like, well, what are you doing to what are you doing to get that? What are you doing to be deserving of that? Nothing. I exist because I'm me. I'm special, right? Because you have all these dickheads out there, all these simps in every facet of the world telling them this stuff. Unreal. Okay, it's unreal, and it needs to stop. But as always, there you go. So, I'm going to wrap up here. Until next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets. Don't forget to smash that like button below. Do it for the DeLorean. Smash that like button below for the DeLorean. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Helps me out a ton when you subscribe, so please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Okay? Helps me out with the YouTube algorithm because they're definitely not helping me anymore. I need your help. So subscribe to my channel. Share my videos with your buddies. And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, and platinum pill content even further, stainless steel pill content, the best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I'm teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, the same exact type of women that myself and all of my coaching students all over the world are out there approaching and closing every single day, every single week, no matter what type of racial divisions going on in the world, no matter what type of virus is going on in the world, we are out there making things happen 24/7, just living our lives and having fun and taking no prisoners. And I want you to be a part of that. Okay, life is short. I want you to be part of it. I want you to learn how to do it. And right now, the first month is only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons in 7 months to mastery, which is a very, very, very valuable program. I highly recommend you join. It's only $1 for the entire first month of content, so take advantage of it. And it only takes 2 seconds to sign up. All you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. Just takes 2 seconds, so do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video.